They're not pushing it because of whatever. Like and that's why I was saying, like with you and Caitlin, imagine Caitlin not selling marriage. Imagine because you did such a poor job, like she's not like pushing it because it's like, hey, this is the best way. This is how God ordained it. Not like, hey, I'm surviving and I'm gonna push on you and this is how God ordained it. Like, no, like we're striving and God's ways are true. And so I'm gonna push this thing on you because it's literally life. It's the best way. Whereas a lot of women, and so my question to you is, and think about it for real, like honestly, do you think a lot of older women believe that like marriage is the best way because their life was like truly blessed by it? And then not only that, but they're like teaching the daughters to like love their husbands to the highest level. They're teaching them to love their husbands to the highest level.
But
You know what
like
I'm
I said,
saying?
the power is in the exceptions, sadly. I really believe
No,
that.
no, no, it is. No, it is. It's not the rule. It's the exceptions. Yeah, there's like one family that you know, there are two families that you know that did it the right way, and it's like all the pressure's on them to kind of teach. Which some of them do, some of them don't. But I'm just saying, like it's interesting.
Yeah, I think the ownership, it's the same thing with anything in life though. It's the easy way out to say no one ever showed me, right? So that,
Yeah,
like, why do I do this? Well, that's just the way I was raised and no one has showed me any differently. I'm not discounting that as a
yeah,
strong factor for why you are the way you are, is your environment and who poured into you. But also, if you're a woman or you're a man and you're trying to be a father, a husband, a wife, etc., and you're not seeking out people to pour into you, because like I'm big on like accountability and ownership. And so like I was blown away with this young couple that reached out to us and was like, "Hey, we want to go on a
yeah,
date with you guys, like a double date." I was just taken aback by that. I was like, and it was awesome. Like we had a great time.
yeah,
And it wasn't weird, it was great. Or go out with somebody that you respect. We do it all the time in like the business
yeah,
world. You do it all the time. You're trying to get into real estate. Well, who are you going to take out?
yeah,
The guy that works at Waffle House or the guy who has 100 properties, you know?
hmm,
So, to your question, yes, I think the majority of women didn't have a great experience as a wife or as a mom. Well, probably more so as a wife. I think because the mom, they can kind of salvage that because they don't need their husband as much. Like,
yeah,
it's a different conversation. Yeah, it's sad. But then if you're the up and coming mom or the up and coming wife, don't listen to those people because they obviously are not a good example of
no,
who
for
you should
sure.
be like.
No, I would agree. Yeah, but yeah, but my whole thing was if the husband did his job right, he wasn't passive. He actually did his job as a husband. The wives would follow suit and they would sell marriage. They really would. They would be on your side. They'd be your biggest cheers, when it came to the matrimony and to like giving your life to a man for your whole life. But if you're not doing a good job as a man and you're that guy that just like kind of ruined everything, they're not going to sell it. They're going to sell the scars. They're going to sell the bad times and the horrible memories that they had. They're going to sell that, and all they're doing is pushing the next generation away from what God kind of intended. And then the other side of it too, it's like, teaching women how to love their husbands. Like that's a big deal. And sadly, like I don't know if it's just I know it's hard, but like I know that's hard for women to teach other women on how to love their husbands. That's a hard thing. I don't know how many classes are made here's a class on how to love your husband better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And that little set of verses you said, it was in there twice. Like it was
Yeah.
in there twice. So it's like it is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.